Okay, hello everyone. I'm back for another commentary style video, and this one's just gonna be kind of about YouTubers and content creators in general. I know I'm a small content creator and I don't really have much of a right to say these things, but I kind of just want to get this off my head. YouTubers and Twitch streamers alike both have this weird predatory style with them. I get that kind of comes with the field, but the area has just become so toxic. Every time on Twitter or even YouTube you hear call out posts and attacks upon every single person. Your favorite content creator is probably in some kind of drama right now. And it doesn't make much sense to me why people are so petty and so small minded. Like just a while ago, we had this massive controversy over Technoblade's death and how content creators would milk his death for money, steal hundreds of thousands of dollars from charity, and just yell at people because they were the ones in the wrong. I don't know how any person could think they're doing the right by milking someone who is that influential, that much of a change in the world. How do you milk their death and call yourself a good person at the end of the day? And that's just the like tip of the iceberg on the cesspool that is the content creator sphere. Twitch streamers like Pokimane, Alinity, and more. I say the two female ones, but it's not just female Twitch streamers. It mostly is. It's just not all of them. They falsely copyright people who speak out against them for any kind of criticism. They attack them personally, and they have their simps make massive dislike bombs and channel strikes. It's not a safe place to talk about people negatively. What happened to freedom of speech? Freedom of speech doesn't just go for what you say, it's what everyone wants to say. Nowadays, anything can be classified as hate speech, and I'm myself am scared. I don't say anything raunchy, anything too offensive, but I'm still so afraid of everything I've accomplished, everything I've done, to get just taken away because someone thinks what I'm saying is hateful. Freedom of speech means that there's no such thing as hate speech. You might hate what they said to you, but I it's not okay to attack them actually for them attacking you verbally. Like they're not in the right. So why would you attack them too? Two wrongs don't make a right, you know? I know this is sounding more like a rant and in a way I guess it is. So, welcome to my rant. But lately I'm a small creator again, so I don't know if I have much to say about the topic, but lately I've just been feeling more polarized and more like attacked as myself for being what I choose to be. I'm a furry, so I'm used to getting verbal threats all the time. I'm fine with it. I brush it off my shoulders just like anyone else. But like people like Dream use their fans to attack people because they get attacked a tiny bit themselves. So I don't know how me, a small ass streamer, could take what's it, criticisms and negative attacks on my personality better than a multi-millionaire. It's just so sad to see these people turn into these like troglodytic cretins. It's so bad. I'll try pulling like evidence together for all this. So it's just like I'm not just yelling at my mic. I'll get like tweets and all that. I'll start like spamming them all on the screen right now, just like boom, 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 boom. But if you just check your YouTube, you could probably see the new drama. Like go watch Optimus. He's always talking about this kind of stuff. I think humanity as a whole is just kind of devolving, and everything that's been going on in America lately, not even just like the voting stuff and abortion rights, but just like the inflation and economical situation that we're in is kind of making people more stressed out. And I get like, yeah, it's a scary time to live in, but like that's kind of what we as humans are good at, coming together as a community. But we keep falling back on our face every single time and we hurt each other. What does that accomplish? Every time we attack each other, every time we hurt each other, we always fail. Every single time. You cannot name a period in history where we attacked each other and did good as a community, as a world, I should say. That's why I don't get like politics, because right wing, left wing, I don't care what you are. I'll hear you out. I'll listen to your points because you have something valuable to say. You yourself are valuable to me. And I know a lot of like leftists, fucking liberals would say, oh, but they're so like racist and violent. Well, make them not that way. And the right wing people are usually more tolerant of political ideals than left wing. It's just the whole thing. I'm not gonna go into it. But it's just I why can't we be like Britain? I know they have their issues and it's let's skip this topic. It's just ranting at this point. You ever see these weird like I'd say sexual posts from like these family friendly content creators? Like what are you trying to do? I know another weird tangent that I'm going on, but like what are these people trying to do to kids? Have you ever seen a kid nowadays? Like, let's say little 11-year-old Timmy. Have you ever tried talking to one of them? Not only can they not hold a conversation, but they are incredibly belligerent and incredibly rude to everyone, as if they don't respect authority. I don't think parents are teaching their kids nowadays, or at least the majority of parents. They let the internet teach their kids, and it's hurting us. Because these kids grow up to be terrible people. And then they have kids, which then turn out to be terrible people. It's just an entire chain. It's a line of terribleness orchestrated by what, like, I wouldn't say boomers. What is it? Gen X? The millennials, I guess, are pretty old now, 30. Those people let the internet teach their children. And they always complain about the internet teaching them bad. Don't let the internet teach your children. Go play with your kids. Go teach him a life skill. Teach him to draw. Teach him to like throw a ball. No one can do anything anymore. No one is self-sufficient. We are slowly dying as a civilization, as a species. And I don't know if that goes for everyone, but it's so true in America. We are losing our rights, and we're the ones taking them away from us. We ourselves are removing our rights. Yeah, you could blame the government, but you're the one who gave the government power. Have you read the Constitution? The government doesn't get power unless we give it, you know. That's why. People can't read. You know how many illiterate people I've spoken to lately? It's a lot. Like I'm fresh out of high school. It's been like what 3 4 months, and I've known friends who've known more people than me, and they don't know how to read and write correctly, and it hurts my poor little soul to think these people were my classmates, my graduees, I'd say, but they just fail to be anything. They're going to be stuck in a dead-end job. They peaked in high school. They're going to become nothing, and that's probably 100% their parents' fault. Because again, you learn from your parents and you learn from your environment, and the environment we live in now is terrible, so you kind of need your parents to set you on that great path. Without it, you just kind of crumble up and become a dilapidated sack of flesh. I know this started out as a predatory YouTube thing, but I guess it's switching into more of a state of the world kind of thing. So let's just continue on with the YouTuber thing real quick, and then we'll end up this video. So YouTubers again are just not nice people in the majority. Go check your homepage because YouTube likes to shell out these people. Um, Major feminists, I don't remember the names. I'll put one up on screen right now so you know who it is. But people like those actually want to hurt people. They go out of their way to hurt not only men. I'm not gonna say like feminists or women hate men. I don't think so. That's just a dumb argument. But these people here, let's just throw a couple because I know these people actually want to hurt people. They were hurt as they were kids, and they want to hurt people in return. Like, I could probably name 100,000 people like this. If you gave me a list, I'd start pointing them out. But their thumbnails, their titles, their everything reach out to people who are nasty, disgusting people. Like, if you check their like and dislike ratio, which I know is hard, that's why I use a program on my computer. It's a like thing for, it brings back the YouTube dislike button so you know who dislikes things. But you could see how many people like this garbage that teaches them how to become actual scumbags. And this is who kids look up to. And like, I play video games a lot. When you talk to kids or even adults nowadays, you could see the like teaching strategies and the lessons that these terrible people teach. You could see it in these people. And I'm so baffled that this kind of content gets to people instead of the good stuff. Like, my video right here isn't going to be seen by anyone. This is like a little, it's like a little passion project for me. This YouTube is just a passion project. So I don't really mind if no one sees this, but it's disheartening to see everyone attack each other. YouTubers are the worst people right now. Just so if you are a good person and you watch me, please do your part. Don't attack people ever for who they are. And even if they are a scumbag, even if they're the worst person on planet Earth, don't attack them. That just cements their feet into the ground. That just makes them believe that what they're saying is right. Have an honest debate. Try to learn their side, and if you can, try to convince them what they're doing is wrong. Don't tell them what they're doing is wrong. Just say your points, say who you are as a person, and please just spread the goodness in humanity. Whatever little bit we have left is what we need to keep. It's a lot. And I feel like not my little community, the people who I know, it kind of feels like we're the only ones trying to do anything anymore. We're the only ones who speak out. Your favorite YouTuber isn't going to say, hey, we suck as people now. So that's going to be my job, because I'm not scared. I will fight for every one of you till my dying breath. You guys mean so much to me. Humanity means so much to me. So that's probably gonna where I'm gonna end it.